Hello, YouTube. Everyone say hello, YouTube. We're doing it. It's happening. The continuation of Ace Attorney after over 5 years. We're finally concluding this story. It's occurring. See you, Nino. Have a good one. YouTube, she's doing it. Yeah, so it's been a while since I last played, lol. The only case I did not play of this game, of the first one, was case 5. Which I've heard is a big one. So I'm excited to play it and have some fun. Even if I don't remember everything, hopefully you can all help me along the way with everything I remember. They put a whole update into this game. Wasn't that what I played? Yeah. Why you stopped? I'd had my fun with it, really. I enjoyed what I'd played, and I didn't necessarily need anything more back then. And now, you know, I've kind of got the craving to do a little more. So here we go. Yes, big thank you to Great Ace Attorney, really. Great Ace Attorney made me love Ace Attorney. So we're back. We're back. A true cracked order to play Ace Attorney. 4 cases of Ace Attorney 1, then all of Great Ace Attorney, and then back by Ace Attorney 1.
I'm finally able to catch a stream live and it's Ace Attorney. We're so back.
We're so back. Welcome back. Thank you so much for 16 months. Thank you, thank you. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. There you go. 4 years. Whoa, almost to the day. Wow. So you started episode 5? I don't think so. I think it will just go from the like opening cutscene. Always during Pride Month. You played this game before I even got married. Ace Attorney does need a win. We're here. We're here to channel the positive energy for Ace Attorney. Oh, oops. Okay, let's get started. Oh my god, I'm gonna be so lost. We're jumping straight in. Ah. I know, we really are in the Hannah rebuilds. That's so true. I can't believe we're back. I realized I don't remember what happened in this case, so it's gonna be fun. Hell yeah. We'll be learning together. It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. Okay, first question. Is there a reason Maya left the office that I should know? Was that something that happened in case 4? She left at the end of case 4, okay. 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 To continue her training, okay. Spirit medium training. Oh, yes! Yes, okay. Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. Second question, who is Maya? I remember that much. I hadn't even found you when you played Ace Attorney 1, so my knowledge of your opinions is assuming you're insane about Edgeworth and anything you mentioned during Grey Ace Attorney. I think you're caught up to speed, really. That is, until the day that girl showed up. I do remember Von Karma. Or at least his, like, vibe. Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work. Case 4 was my favorite case of what I played until I got to the end of Ace 22. Oh, the tease. Hannah playing a case made a decade before Grey Ace Attorney. This is kind of like Grey Ace Attorney. I've not played Investigations, no. I don't know what voice. There you are, finally! It's the wrong voice. It's the wrong voice. Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow! Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am, it only matters who you are! The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey! Congratulations to Phoenix on, your transition. Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you? I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey's... I loved Mia, man. Mia Fey no longer works here. So you are the coffee boy? I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney. Right. Oh, cute. Right. Wait! You're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. That's a relief, then. You're better than nobody. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney? Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere. Please, I'm out of time. But please, you have to help. It's my sister. Oh. Maya, could it be? Okay, I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much! My name's Emma Skye. I'm a scientific investigator. Scientific investigator? Mia's plant, Charlie. I've been taking care of him in Maya's absence. There's a poster of the Steel Samurai on the wall. Maya stuck it up here. I remember that guy. Up here on the day that she left. I didn't have the heart to take it down. Do you like the Steel Samurai? I do sometimes get strange looks from the clients, though. Nah, she loves it. Mia's desk. I sit here even less now that I've stopped taking cases. Hi Donna, how you doing? I ought to at least dust it off once in a while. Difficult-looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me. I tried reading one and it made my head hurt. When I closed it, it slipped out of my hand. Then my foot hurt too. Oh dear. Looks like it's cleaning day again at the hotel across the way. I hear they're planning a second branch outside the city. Gods, the bellboy was staring right at me. We can just leave? Bye. No, go back. Go back. Ah, Amber, I'm sorry. I ran away from you, but you're here. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. Phoenix. Oh my god. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. There are no context clues that can be put together here. God, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am. It's your sister. No excuses. What did you not want to raise this year, hmm? Understood, ma'am. What was that all about? Hi, Lana. Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Okay, it wasn't her fault. I really think I'm to blame because I was just trying to do a funny and it's resulted in bad things. Perhaps my memory is failing. Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Hey, how do you know how do you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. Ugh, I'm sorry. What exactly is it that you do? My name is Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. Oh, this is just like Grace. You're a prosecutor. Two sisters, one a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Emma, Lana. I mean, they're just like... There's something wrong, Mr. Wright. Okay, I feel like I should go back to my office and then talk to Emma, but we might be past that. I know, we might as well have this conversation now. Smile for the camera. This guard monitors the visitors' room. He's frozen in fear of the frigid Miss Lana. I'm feeling a bit chilly myself. I'll do this, and then I'll go back to the office, and then if that causes more problems, I can reload. We're happy again, let's go. Hey Emma, how's it going? Who are you? Explain your situation to me. Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator? Yes, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just you seem kind of jumpy, or maybe just young. Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. Okay. Oh, I see. Wait, 16? I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known. At my age, no less. So what exactly is your current position then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job. At my age, no less. Great, another future professional in training. So what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow? My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She would do it with something else though. So, it's a murder case. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. And there's a witness. Just talk to her. You have to talk to her. Right. I suppose I will. I promised her I'd bring Mia Fey, but... That's interesting. How would she know Mia? How would she know Mia? Who could tell? So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up then? Excuse me? I'm not a child. Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. I believe investigations should be done scientifically. Don't you? Yeah. Sure can't fault her for a lack of enthusiasm. If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Your sister? I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done. I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school. So they went to the same school, huh? She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And, well, I need one. Incidentally, Mia is a woman. Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's. Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. Oh. Uh-oh. Well... Actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her. Oh? Hi, Foop. How you doing? She may be dead, but she's still a woman. But she's my only family. Your only family? What about your parents? They died in a car accident when I was little. Oh, I'm sorry. Cool. Great conversation. See this? It's my attorney's badge. Ah, wow. I've never seen a real one before. You're the first one who's actually been interested in mine. Its composition is mostly silver. The gold plating is flaking a bit. She analyzed it scientifically. Wait. There doesn't appear to be any corrosion due to sulfides. Sulfides? I'll give you $50 for it. Sorry, but it's not for sale yet. Yet? Uh-oh. Okay, let's go back. Cute. Cute emote. Great to be here at the detention center for the first time. Great to be here. How you doing? How we hanging? What's up? There's something you should know from the start. Which is? The suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Great. Good. Never gets old, huh? Wait, but the suspect is... Me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m. That's quite specific. It was in the witness's deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. The prosecutor's office, huh? See, if you did it, wouldn't you say I put it in the car, not the body was in the car? Yeah. I see your tricks. You know, spotted his car trunk, classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed as it were. Well, that's just great. So, who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. That Gumshoe's dead. He's not dead. A detective? Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Uh-oh. What? What, Mr. Wright? What does it mean? Well, it means the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. So you're the chief prosecutor? That is correct. How's it going, Dale? At least Gumshoe's suffering is over. He's at peace now. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. That's an awfully large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't. Lana, what happened to your hand? Oh, this? I cut myself by accident when I stabbed him. Okay. Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Emma told you that too, did she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although, it seems he has very little in common with Mia. Hey! It was in law school. I was in my 3rd year and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students. Okay, like, they've had like 3 lines. Like, she's had like 3 lines about Mia, but... different. Happy Pride. She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. Anything? That was probably why she was attracted to me. Okay. Okay, well, I guess I just had to read a few more sentences and my answers, my question, Cool. Excuse me? Intellectually attract. Intellectually attracted. Lana was top of her class in school, Emma. Please, it's pride.
Let's go. Lesbians.
That's what Emma's actually saying.
Lesbians? A bunch of lesbians at the zoo.
Thank you so much. I've been here for the 400 bits. Thank you. Thank you so much. I was the best there was. Oh. I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way. It sounds a bit different when Emma says it. Well, Mr. Wright. Excuse me? As you can plainly see, I am admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None. But Lana! Why? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself! I know you didn't do it, Lana. I know! So how can you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana. Mr. Wright. Yes? I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed after all. The case is over. Right. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Lana has confessed to the crime, yes. But something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here. And I'm going to find out what. Yeah! I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. Huh? About what? My sister. She's not always like that, you know. I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her. I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... well, maybe not. The fuka of it all. Was that... could it possibly be? No, I don't think so. Anyway. Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we? Okay! Okay. I love underground parking lots. Underground parking lot. So this is the lot where it all happened. Looks like they're still investigating. Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this. Yeah, first. Hey everyone, keep up the good work! Hey, what are you thinking? Well, they are going to be my co-workers 3 years from now, after all. No harm in saying hello. Actually, there is. You know attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. I'm trying to not stand out too much here, you see? Hey there! You expecting to go unnoticed here, partner? Partner? Goodness gracious. Oh, hey, partner. Hell yeah, perfect Hannah voice incoming. What do we have here? Looks like a bambina got loose on the ranch and is up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner. Mr. Marshall! Oh my god! Marshall looks more like a sheriff to me. That jawline. My goodness gracious. Ever since you announced the game, I've been refreshing my socials for Ace Attorney 7 announcement. Looky here, Bambina. I know how you feel. But this is my gang's gold strike, see? Strike? This is our claim, our territory, with a mother load of evidence. If you're fixing to mess with Watt's house, you'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams the cacti out in the desert dream? You want to? What's this guy talking about? Hi Chris, how you doing? You head along home now. Happy trails, Bambina. I don't know anything that just happened. But we got out-aured. I know that much. Was that a hombre, a friend of yours? Kind of. Sort of. Yeah. He's a detective. He's a detective? What? Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West? A great detective. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and get a drink because I got so out-aured that I need a like mental health break. Do we even have the Great East Attorney like BRB somehow built into? I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh wait, no we do! Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Be right back. Hello. Are we enjoying Ace Attorney? May I get context to why Ryunosuke is Thomas's Hank engine?
Oh, smack dab in the heart of Tokyo.
Boo. Hello. Happy Final Fantasy Revelation Reveal Month. And back to lurking.
Thank you
Bye.
so much. I can't believe it's real. There have been so many games and I can't believe they're all real. Thank you so much for the 40 months. That's so long. Thank you, Sudden One. I don't fully remember the context to the Thomas the Tank Engine. I think maybe I was talking about the British Transport Museum, which is like my favorite museum in London, but maybe that's because I like trains? I don't know. Well, Ace Attorney 7's not real. I'm working on it. I'm doing my part. I liked that cowboy. He was fun. Trying to figure out what my next FF should be between 16 Type 0, World of Fantasy, or Stranger of Paradise. I feel like Stranger's pretty short, right? And it's iconic. I thought it was a yaoi thing. The Thomas, yeah, no, I think it is because it's Van Zieks and Ryunosuke as trains, and they're in love. But I don't remember why we put them as trains. What's this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer. Wait, what are you doing, Mr. Wright? What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police. I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket. How is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me. Okay, but we just, but haven't we just disrupted all of the DNA? Okay. And the fibers, Emma. Now the fibers of my suit are just, oh, whatever. I'm called to duty already, and at my tender age. Oh no, Katja. I'm sorry. I feel greedy wanting Ace Attorney 7 when I got Persona, Kingdom Hearts 4, and a Resident Evil announcement, but equally Ace Attorney is my favorite. And it's been a very long time. Been a very long time. Immorality points, no! Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay? By the way, her eyes are sparkling. I can tell she's been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this. Okay, now, look at the court record. You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now, let's start examining from every angle. Oh, did it? Okay, this is very funny. Like, again, me being like, whoa, this is just like Great Ace Attorney. But this is so cool that this was the first case it was used in. And that's fun, because Emma's so excited about it. So I like that she's introducing it, because she's scientific. I don't know, that's fun. I think that's cute. Oh look, I think there might be a clue here. You should check it out with a press of enter. Whoa! Whoa! This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID 5842189. See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful? I guess. Though I don't see what science has to do with it. when I reached this in the DS version, I was like, oh, this is possible. Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find. I guess I've got to be on my toes from now on. I'm surprised the cowboy is letting us do this. Aha! A ladder. That's a step ladder. What's the difference? In scientific terms, please. Scientific, huh? Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright. This all seems so horribly familiar somehow. This is just like Great Ace Attorney way. Oh. Here, a phone! Let's see if it works. Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching. I can't hear anything. My ears! No, my ears! Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure. What is she babbling about? Hey, what did you say? See, you can hear just fine. The phone's broken. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Moby Cowboy's in the bathroom wasting work time on his phone. Good for him. Look, a door! This must mean something. I'm not sure that doors mean anything. No, they won't open. A mysterious lock. I failed to see what's mysterious about it. Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more. Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? I think I was cooking. This is why the cars leave the lot. The arrow on the ground makes it look more like an entrance. What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit. Well, maybe it's both. Kind of a dual purpose. Dual destinies. Aha! The theory of relativity. What? I've got to write this down. Hey, Mr. Wright. Maybe you know, was Mr. Relativity German or was he British? Mr. Relativity. Are you sure that was his name? I like Emma. She's funny. An oil drum. Looks like it's filled with water. It's heavy! I can't even budge it! The drum over here is on its side. Wait! I know! I'll hide in here and do a stakeout. I think you'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested. You're just saying her natural vibe is something to be suspicious of? What are you trying to say? GA coded. I see it. What? I'm not suspicious. Ooh. Ah! Slide. There we go. Whoa. Oh, this is where you put the body? It's a cool car though. Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. Thank you, Tristan. It's fun. I really like Emma. I wonder what this is. Oh, he's back. Oh, he's back. Thank you for the streak, Dale. Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. The sheriff. Like I said before, this here's our claim. You best be moseying along, unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. Are you allowed to threaten people with bullets? Ah! Scary! Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car? Well, this little filly's got a good nose on her. You want to know who rides that red Mustang with the body in her saddle, eh? Please! No problem, partner. Bad time for vittles, anyway. I don't know what that means. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prosecutor's office. Might just find you a curvacer you like. Prospector's office? What does this guy think he is? And when? For that matter. Phew, I see, I see, I see. Note to self, look up look up Fiddles, Celine, Curvasa. Maybe we should check out the room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office. She's just like me for real. In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like. Just keep your paws off our claim. Right. Great. I love whenever I mispronounce a word and there's like multiple pronunciations of how to say it in chat and I don't know who's telling the truth. Emma, is anyone playing an Uchikoshi game? True. Great. Great. Cerveza? Cerveza? Is that better? Cerveza is right, but I don't think Emma would know that. Yeah, Emma can mispronounce it and question marks will pronounce it correctly. Great! Maybe there are some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out. Excuse me? I don't think this is him anymore. Maybe it- or you two all sit? Us? Okay. What's this? She couldn't be. You're selling lunches? Here? This is a crime scene! Aw. Thank you for my half and half things. Oh god, what's her voice? Erotic point, erotic point, erotic point. Camilla? I can do something like Camilla. Hello, half and half, was it? Thanks. And you, sir? Yes? Oh! Some crunchy goodness coming at you. Thanks. Interesting way of doing business. I know, I love the little octopus hot dog thingy. So cute. This area is off limits to anyone without clearance. Especially passers-by. Or are you officers? No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance. We might have to have some discussions about things. Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even if my days as the cough-up queen are over. Cough-up? Oh? You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets. Secrets? Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you? Okay, okay. Ladies, lady! Ladies. I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective. What? Oh? A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about? Please, cough up, queen. Tell us what happened. The name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Emma, I think you're gonna have to learn like a lot of things real fast about your sister, and you're gonna have to accept them real fast. Like, I don't know what your sister who was attracted to Mia or whatever, you know. What was she doing in a place like this with a lady like this? Like, Or before you know it, Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Yeah, yes, ma'am. She means it. How do I present my life to you? Can I do that? Look how cool I am. Do you think I'm cool? Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa! Wow! So this is what the back of the badge looks like. And I always thought it had a safety pin. Each badge has a number carved into it. That way you can tell which attorney it belongs to. You mean you couldn't lend your badge to anyone? No, I'd be found out right away. Well, that's no fun. Yeah. Sucks, for real. Okay. A defense attorney must be able to fight. How about you? Do you think you can win? How about tackling Lunchland's Pickle Supreme lunchbox? Wow, it's really crunchy! A box of pickles. Kind of a sad lunch if you ask me. Don't do Scrandal, Phoenix, you'll be devastated. About this card. Lunchland vendors only accept cash, no cards. Especially not a card belonging to someone else. No, this isn't a credit card. It's an ID card. It belongs to a detective. And you're showing this to me, the lunch lady. Why? That's like showing a fine honeyed ham to a detective. Why do I always feel like I'm being mocked? No reason, honey. Somehow I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon. There's a stabbing in this parking lot every week? Destiny. Was yesterday special for some reason? You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of inequity. Evil ones? Prosecutors. They have no qualms at all about blackening the name of innocence. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce. Welcome in, Kevin. I'm enjoying! It's been so long since I've played, and I'm feeling very nostalgic. So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday. I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence to this, evil? Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the cough-up queen. Ew! The most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Really? Really what? I'm totally confused. One thing's clear. This lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. So what exactly was it you witnessed, Miss Star? It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lana Sky wield that knife so... Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. And the rhythmic beat of Lana Sky's knife. It sounds like... Okay. Rhythmic beat implies like more than once, but I swear Lana said it was one little stab which led to a bleed out, which feels very different to the rhythmic pulse. Somehow I'm starting to think that the person we're going to be defending is not guilty. Has that happened before? In a Ace Attorney? You know Lana Sky? Of course, it's quite a feat becoming chief prosecutor. Oh, thank you. No way! She was distracted looking at Lana. No, that makes sense. She was talking about her own heartbeat. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels light. Now, why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? Slip that in, Phoenix. Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Star? I come here every day to sell lunches. It is kind of funny now witnessing, because I remember Phoenix getting bashful over some ladies. But it's very funny to compare him to Ryunosuke, who like... I feel like Ryunosuke does not stumble unless it's like pretty much usually Kazuma. Or one of the other men in his life that's causing him havoc. But Phoenix is like for everyone. Good for him. The Sean's portrait, stunning. I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the box lunches are a hit here. Why not make the lunches here rather than import them? Did you say something? No. Only true connoisseurs can understand. The kind who can only tell someone who has tried General Tso's Trilogy lunch set. Ugh, never mind. You win. I don't even want to appreciate part of it. Trilogy's flavor. Trilogy. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? See the security room over there? The glass-walled booth. I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. Phoenix, just because you were able to have 2 months off of your job, some of us have rent to pay, man. So to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Star, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here. Useful analysis. Not. Did you have a bad experience with the prosecutor, Miss Star? I sense some hostility. Hostility. Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clams in the chowder. I wonder if Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past. That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking, cough-up queen. I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. Lunch vendors could never mess with the law. Are we done? Wasn't there more to explore? There we go. Look, a stylish glass-walled room. Very nice. You could see the whole parking lot from in there. It says security. Perhaps it's a cafe. Huh? Cafe security. Yeah, that must be it. Let's check it out later. I hate to break it to you, but I think that's probably just a security guard office. Oh, I just realized she had, like, her little is, like, so the same as Lana's. That's cute. You know, I just got a 97 on my science test the other day. Too bad they don't have a test for common sense. Brutal. Brutal. Not 100 then. Her having a boyfriend while also talking like that about Lana. I see what's going on here. She's using the boyfriend for appearances to make Lana jealous, while Lana doesn't care. Okay, I guess we're done here. Bye. Bye, Angel. I'll see you next time. Wait, who's that? Wait. Wait. Is it in his office? Is it in whose office? I don't think I'm not prepared. I'm not, okay. Blue surrounded by red. Subtle. This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Kind of change from your office. Thanks. Look, look! There's a trophy or something here. A trophy? Oh, king! King! That shield? It takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Which I think it's really displayed. Whoever's office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk. Phoenix Wright. You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice. I didn't realize, I for some reason just didn't think about him being in this case even really much at all. I don't know why. Hey Edgeworth, like long time no see, like, Definitely, for real. Long time no see, Edgeworth. Huh? Mr. Edgeworth! You know him from somewhere? Are you blushing? I've never blushed like once in my life, I don't think. Of course! I'm his biggest fan! My sister introduced us once and... Right. Her sister is the chief prosecutor after all. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. No, did I? No. It was just Mr. Wright here. Hey, don't blame me. Oh, we're just here to investigate a murder case. Murder. A body was found. A body has been discovered. Bright red sports car in the parking lot. Mm-hmm. That would be my car. What is that face, first of all? Why are you like so smug and shy and like, but also like kind of cocky, but also like bashful? What is going on? That's first of all. Second of all, you drive a bright red car? Right. Okay. I see. What do you imagine him driving? I imagine him more like a very sleek gray or black. Like, I don't think he's a show-off necessarily with his car, but like, I imagine it would be very fancy, but not loud. Whereas it's kind of surprising to me, and I love that it accompanies this face where he's like, oh yeah, I actually like really into this car. I think that's a very good trait. What of it? What? Your car? I'll say one thing. She certainly can scream. No, ain't true. Streamer, he's dressed in bright fuchsia. But that's so different. I feel like what I'm saying makes sense. Also, I've just noticed he's put a cravat on his plants. That's very fun. Also, that neon red and this color are like not the same. They're not the same at all. How you doing, Cutie Pie? Oh my god, I'm trying to rub his face like he's in Fire Emblem face or something. Or Tomodachi. I'm with you, streamer. I would imagine his car is black or is a very sophisticated gray. Yeah, you got it. Blow on him. Okay. Okay. Hey, a chessboard! I'm not too up on my chess, but it looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot. Wow, it looks like red has blue pinned down. The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn. Huh? Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His hair... It's what? It's not even subtle. It's like actually what they're doing. What? Kind of reminds me of you. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Edges. Surrounding a pawn with spiky hair. No, it's nothing. Okay. 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 Whoa! These are all case files? They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder. Odd. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights. He must have someone get them for him. Happy Pride. Truly. Oh. Sorry, that was just a jealousy. I just passed out of jealousy for 2 seconds. Now I'm back. Wow. Crazy. Dead wife flashback. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? He must study these cases reports so closely. He's so cool. You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder. I think you would be surprised. Cute! What a pretty tea set. I go more for the instant tea bags myself. Why are you just trying to upset Edgeworth? What's the point? Amazing. The drawer below is filled with packets of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend! What an exquisitely splendid concoction! There's such a thing as taking a hobby too far. Whoa! What a view! It must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor. I guess you would feel important. Incidentally, will you... Emma, girl, I don't know. Were you to jump out this window, the time until impact with the ground would be... Got it! Approximately 3.23 seconds. That's handy to know. My, what an amazing bouquet! Just right for Mr. Edgeworth. No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead, Wendy. Was that the old lady? Wendy, I've heard that name somewhere before. Yes, I've still got it. And beside it, a giant steel samurai. Wow, I want one. Huh? There's something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place, Wendy. Wendy? Is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiancée? There she is. Wow, it's just the flashes of jealousy that are happening in Phoenix's mind. He's like, someone has to climb this for Edgeworth. Gumshoe attack. Is that Edgeworth's fiancée? Wendy attack. He can't stay straight. He can't think straight. He not straight. I don't think so. A work desk. It's quite tidy as one might expect. What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. Yes, the Akira. No. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection. What? Strange. Why did I just pick the Detective Gumshoe? Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir. No, don't. He'll sue you. And he'll win. Wow! This jacket is even lacier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket. Lucky jacket, right. I've never seen him wear it. I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in frame. I love that Edgeworth is just sat or stood hearing this entire discussion about every belonging he has in this room. When I had the term himbo described to me, the first person mentioned was Ryan and the second was Gumshoe. Checks out, honestly. Pretty good. I like that he allows it. He could just kick them out. I know, he's just kind of like enjoying it secretly.
Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture.
She's getting way too excited about this. I've been wondering, what the heck is this?
It has a big K on it.
Prosecutors. Baby girl, what's going on? Why are you so shy? Why aren't you proud? You're king. You can be king. Speak up. Huh? What was that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy. Emma. King of Prosecutors! It's a great honor. They send this shield to the best prosecutor each year. He wants to be a queen. That's heartbreaking. What? So that K, that's...
K stands for king?
Yeah. Yeah, you got a problem with that? Yeah, you got. I can't even say this in his voice. I have no clue how he would say something as casual as yeah. Yes, yeah. My name is Edgeworth. Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing.
King of Prosecutors? Kind of like a employee of the month, only better.
He's breaking character. Can we get some nices for the 69 for a 20? A review of Edgeworth's office? I think it's very lovely, to be honest. You got a great amount of light. Although the light coming from behind is really gonna glare on your laptop screen. That might be a little annoying. Like an 8 out of 10, I would say. Given to Edgeworth, King of Prosecutors.
Safe travels, Raph.
You can use Gumshoe as his second lamp. Wow. True, Fruits. Very true. It's all worth it. Okay, I think that's everything. Oh no, the couch.
Mr. Edgeworth has such a comfy sofa.
Sofas like this make me want to curl up and take a nap.
I bet he pores over his case files here until the wee hours of the morning. Then he takes off his jacket, rolls up his sleeves, and goes to sleep using his arms as a pillow.
Girl. I don't believe it. She's actually daydreaming about Edgeworth working.
I bet in the morning he has sofa hair and little creases in his cheek from the seams. He's so cool.
Sofa hair is cool?
So that's the King of Prosecutors' shield, huh?
Well done, Edgeworth. You must be proud to be the King of Prosecutors.
Congratulations, King of Prosecutors!
Please stop saying that. That still doesn't explain one thing. Why is the tip of this shield broken off? Many jokes to make about that. I know, Phoenix is trying so bad to be like, you think that's cute? I would. Anyway.
Wait, have you seen this, Edgeworth? Oh, I've done it wrong again. Have you seen this, Edgeworth?
Oh, I did it wrong again. This one, this time's the charm. This one. This. Okay, he's sad. I once dreamed of being a defense attorney a long time ago.
What? You wanted to be a defense attorney, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yet my path is laid out clearly before me. I have no time to reflect on what might have been.
Okay. Cool.
Say, Edgeworth, I was wondering about this.
Mr. Wright!
Huh? What?
Are you sure you should be showing that to Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh, he'll take it for sure, won't he?
I wish I could be on the same side as Mr. Edgeworth.
Me too, but what?
But then my sister would be found guilty.
If she sighs any deeper, I'm gonna start getting depressed. So, basically, this says you were the best of the best last year, huh? You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty.
Huh? Why's that?
I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield. The police department? Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Where? Detective Gumshoe works? Yeah. What? And then you just had to spend the whole day with Gumshoe? You were forced? You didn't want to do it? I have doubts.
I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken?
What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about.
Oh, right.
He doesn't seem too concerned about his award, for better or for worse. Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office.
Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday.
Okay. So, the body was found in your car. Go ahead. Say it, right? You think I did it, don't you? What? After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less. Why are you doing your little weird cutie patootie face? What's going on? Do you remember the Phoenix Edgeworth backstory? I don't think I remember it in detail, but I remember bits of it. And like them in... Am I making this up? They were like in school together or something, and there was a cute thing with that other guy. And it was a lot of them being like, wow, like you were so cool. I remember the dad thing. I remember that much. Edgeworth defended him in a class trial. Okay. Okay.
No, we don't think you did it.
The disrespect, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Larry, forgive me.
I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him.
He got accused of stealing class money, and Edgeworth defended him because he wanted to be a defense attorney like his papa. Cute. Cute.
Wait. No, she didn't do that.
Wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister then?
Yes, sir. Emma Sky. It's nice to meet you again.
Ooh, now that didn't sound forced at all. Ah, now I remember. You've really grown. I'll admit, it was a surprise for me too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. I can understand. Wait, what did you say? Lana Sky is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow. You are the king. So, yeah.
You? Mr. Edgeworth?
To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time where there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimonies, illegal searches. King of prosecutors! Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident. What? That's crazy! Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life. Impossible to stop. But some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys. That bronze shield. There's got to be a story behind that one. Chief Prosecutor Sky, yes, we first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case.
That's right, I remember.
2 years ago? I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken.
Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you.
Then why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. Oh, I can tell it's your knife. You've really got a theme. Like, lady, do it elsewhere.
What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon?
To be specific, it was the knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. Right. Why do you keep a knife in a toolbox? I don't know. Maybe that makes sense. Edgeworth. What? Are you sure you didn't do it? Damn. Okay. Come on, can't he even take a joke? What is the joke? Trauma? I think Phoenix likes riling up Edgeworth on purpose and then seeing what the consequences are. But that's just a theory.
You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright.
Could you tell me more about yesterday? The day of the murder? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office.
Cleaning day?
How delightful. That's very sweet. Go Canada. I hope they win. I don't know who they're playing against, but good. Woohoo! Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal.
Wiping your hands of all cases, in other words.
Oh, and another thing. The ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. And that's when you got the shield. I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12. That's very precise.
People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves in our precision, Mr. Wright.
No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. Damn. Damn. This is the parking stub from the underground lot. The murder took place around 5:15. That's a speedy. That's incredibly fast. So the murder happened right after you got back. What, right? I'd appreciate it if you direct that suspicious glare elsewhere. Gumshoe? I don't know. No. Wow. Hello. Oh, wow. I don't know what voice to give you. Is your hand okay? Ugh. British, Mickey Mouse. Loud, intense Ken voice, Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse is perfect. I don't know if I can do Mickey Mouse. Minnie. No, I can't. I don't think I have that within me. What does Mickey Mouse say? I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't know. Say, fellas. Minnie! Minnie, please! My wife! I don't know. I don't... Yeah, it's too Monokuma. No, you're right. That wasn't bad. I can do that. That's it. Here's a clip. A reference of Mickey Mouse. I don't think I can... I don't know if that's the issue. I don't know if I can just do that with my voice.
Say, fellas,
Oh my god, jump scare.
somebody mention the door to darkness?
Door to darkness? Say, fellas.
Mention the door. Say, fellas.
Say,
did
fellas.
somebody mention the door to darkness?
Did somebody mention the door? No, I can't do it. Okay, I can do Monokuma though. That's a bit easier. Butter. Yeah, we can do that. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know why I'm struggling so much. Okay. Hannah regretting her game choice. Yeah, voiced games are so good. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises? That's not really Monokuma, but we'll go with it. Our body has been discovered. I'm Edgeworth. What is it? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Report? What? Did you find new evidence on the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky? No, that's perfect. It's okay. Thank you. I don't like the way this conversation is going at all. Sky, sir? No, sir. No name of that kind, sir. Not in this report, sir. I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow. Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't on very tight, is it? I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated. Sir, but sir, I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of the particulars of your arrangement with us, so give me your name. Oh, yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins. Right. Officer Meekins, take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next one. That's crazy. Oh, but sir, I didn't know. Poor guy. Looks like he was absent on the day they gave out brains, and good luck! These two bitches were made for each other. What the hell? Well, I like that guy. Rip to that guy. Right. Yes, sir. I mean, he caught me off guard. As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now.
Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright.
The victim was a detective from the same department as that patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there.
Oh, thanks for the advice.
Thanks. He seems to have finally calmed down at least.
Bye. Love you. Have a good day.
Oh, hello again. How are you? Still selling lunch? He's flustered after Phoenix called him sir. True. Hello. That thing was in the opening thing. You. Yeah, Angel, don't worry about it. She has complete unrestricted access to the crime scene and no one is stopping her, but like I think she kind of deserves that.
We're finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office?
Beats me. That took almost 30 minutes by taxi, and traffic wasn't even that bad. The police department, huh? I've only ever been to criminal affairs next door. Hmm? Hold on, what's that? Why did someone slap it?
Disturbing. Why does it undulate like that?
That's a great word. Undulate. Oh wait, I know. This is the blue badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot.
Wow, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow.
Forget the blue badger. Who's that next to him?
Someone appears to be dancing with the blue badger? Uh-oh, he noticed me.
He sure is running over here fast. Hey, pal! What are you doing here? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. How you doing, cutie pie? It's nice to see you. Oh, he's so cute. Specifically, why were you dancing over there? What? Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information. Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal! He's ended up with Gregson's voice, but like, that's what it is.
What's it? Look at this, look at it.
Detective, here's my attorney's badge. We've been having jealousy-induced hallucinations about you. Sorry about that. You show this to me every time we meet, pal. Real men show their police badge. Enough said.
I wish had a badge.
I wish I had a badge?
I wish someone had a badge. Even an ID card would be nice.
Wait. Speaking of ID cards, I found that detective's card, didn't I?
I wish had a badge.
Detective Gumshoe, what can you tell me about this? Oh, hey pal, this is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that. You have to turn it into the police. It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time. Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot.
Is this Christmas? It's actually, not yet Christmas. It's almost Christmas. Ace Attorney reference.
Hello, Ciel. I hope you're doing well. Nailed it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman. Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake. You don't know the name of the guy who died? Whoa! Now I remember. Bruce Goodman. He's the victim. That's what I thought. Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe? Hey, that's it! That's the King of Prosecutors award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. Oh, he's so proud. Were you at the awards ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself. Ah, congratulations.
I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken?
Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Apparently he's forgotten. But I was proud. See? But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office. Naysayers? Must be because of the rumors. What about Edgeworth's knife? How do you feel about that? That's his parking stop. That's his knife. Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Wait, I didn't mean, someone did it. Else. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth.
What could have happened? We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth. Found Mr. Edgeworth's car, so yeah. Okay. Actually, let's examine first.
I was wondering about that.
What? The dancing blue badger? It's my masterpiece. You made this? You made this, Detective Gumshoe? The chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal. That's amazing!
Nice work.
It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances until the batteries die.
Poor blue badger. Fated to dance until he drops.
Oh. A work of art. Cute. Okay. The people love the badger. I can tell from the emote. They love him. The usual wanted posters are hanging up on the bulletin board here. Do you know this face? If you do, dial 911.
You know, Mr. Wright, I've always thought it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looked like the people in these posters. They hardly even look human.
She has a point. Damn. Coming off the artist, huh? Zero coded, true.
I always get excited when I come to a police station.
Why?
It just feels like I've jumped into a movie.
Huh?
You know, with all the police and criminals.
Well, I don't know if this is all that exciting.
Sure it is. Look at those two officers over there. They're probably talking about the latest bust.
Funny, I thought they were talking about the weather. Look, that patrolman is saluting the other guy. He must be a detective. And then I said, hey, you do that, you'll still get caught, buddy.
That's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard I cried.
I guess he wasn't saluting. He was wiping tears from his eyes. They make a good pair. Aww. The detectives in there look pretty busy.
Just imagine, right now, behind those doors, the police drama in action.
Somehow the thought fails to excite me.
Mr. Wright, do you know why patrol cars are painted black and white?
No idea. Why?
Well, I think they're designed after a panda.
A panda?
Not that I have scientific proof. It's just a theory. Do you mind me asking how you came up with that theory? It was when I was on a school trip. I saw a patrol car and it came to me. We had just been at the zoo, see?
What about zebras? Or did they not have those at your zoo? Hi, Gobsby.
The banner here is announcing the crime-fighting campaign.
Nice slogan.
I wonder if they'll be selling fingerprinting sets.
I don't think it's that kind of campaign.
What family wouldn't want a set at home? It's good for finding out who's snuck into the cookie jar.
I think most families can figure that out without the extra help. It makes you wonder what Lana and Emma got up to at home. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspects in this case.
Oh. Why not?
Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutors confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him.
But what if she's not telling the truth?
Yeah, well, no. Come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her.
But what if the evidence was faked?
Hey, pal, can I speak to you for a second? Huh? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana's guy's sister. Whoa! The chief prosecutor's little sister.
Just please investigate the case carefully, okay? Scientifically.
Oh, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked. I forgot this is your Gumshoe voice. I forgot too. It just felt natural.
Huh?
It's just, you see, it's a sensitive issue with us these days.
So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe?
Me? Well, nothing really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs. What? Detective Gumshoe? What did you do this time? What do you mean, this time?
Then what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all.
It's true. We've never had a chief prosecutor murders anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being let into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all.
None of you?
I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd? So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the badge dance down pat.
Isn't there anything else you could be doing?
Chief of Police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And, oh, Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot.
Officer Marshall.
Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy. Hate to make the comparison again, but the voice does remind me of Ryan.
Really?
Whoa, the two himbos. Shit. Oh, yeah, it's Ryan time. You can't get a rainbow without a bit of Ryan, or whatever he says. A patrolman in charge of a crime scene. It's unheard of, pal. So, this ID card belonged to the victim. He was a detective like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman.
Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it?
That's true. That's true. Hannah already preparing for Xenoblade? I have been this whole time. Being born in Britain was my first step. Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transferal for a case he handled 2 years ago.
Evidence transferal? Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office.
Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but... well, it is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot. And Lana's confessing as much. Edgeworth's troubles. He's in a tough spot again. Again. We fixed that. We fixed it. Well, it all started with the murder of that defense attorney Hammond.
But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent.
Listen, pal, there have always been rumours about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumours. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting.
But there's no evidence against him.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had usually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious. I had no idea he was under the gun. Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumour. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself. What? But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. He's so beautiful. I love it. That's all I know about that. So I'm not officially on the case, you know?
Thank you.
Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who is. What was his name? The guy in the parking lot. That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the Chief of Police. Officer Marshall. Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West LA. For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe. Thank you. That's so sweet. I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere. Oh, okay. Just act like you're supposed to be there. Nobody will look at you twice, pal.
Thanks, man. That's so helpful. Bye.
Oh. Looks like the investigation is still going.
I have to be getting back to the shop.
No, I don't know who's talking. Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the oh wait. Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps.
I'll see you in my dream.
No, wait, no, he's an officer, he's not security. I was like, maybe he's the boyfriend. I don't think that's correct. I'll see you, I don't know. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Oh, it is you. What's going on?
Oh, still here. Hello. Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal.
Oh no, it is him! I thought it was security, but I guess it's... Damn, power couple! Does she have multiple boyfriends? Can I be one? Okay, 2. What happened to the security guard? Okay, yeah, she's got them all. Good for her. Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that's lost its herd. Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. He's getting hair everywhere.
There's something I wanted to ask you.
The scene of the crime. A cold grave for men who have lost their dreams. And me? I watch over them as they sleep, dreaming of the desert's harsh judgment. Oh, he's asleep. What? Well, should we show this hopeless case something to catch his interest? Alright, compadre, count to 3. Huh? You gotta do that if you're gonna draw evidence on someone. That's what we do in Texas. Remind me to never visit Texas. Damn. There's something I wanted to ask you. The scene of the crime. A cold grave for men who've lost their dream. Oh, he's asleep again. Okay, hold on. Wasn't he from West LA? Yes. Yeah. Would you mind reading this for me? Oh, I should have looked at it myself. I will. What's this? I'll warn you, fan letters to me go right in the spittoon. It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate? Gumshoe? That old cow dog. He holding a birthday party or something? Huh? Look, where it should say letter of introduction, it says invitation. Ah. I think you just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here? No worries. This proves it's from Detective Gumshoe better than a blood test. Guess I better let you in then. Thank you, Officer Marshall. Oh, that's right. He's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me. Hey, wait a sec. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher? Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler. Strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny. Note to self, police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say? I say I won't be needing this anymore. Crumpled? What the hell? Why did they have to specify that he crumpled it up and threw it away? Just like the Donna party! Let's go! Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Good men always die young. Remember that, partner. Could you be a little more specific? Bruce Goodman. You was a detective, right? Well, well, aren't you a feisty dog in there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. The smiling Madonna told me the tale. I think he means the witness. Miss Angel Star. One stab to the chest. A fine piece of work. This here's the autopsy report. Thank you. Okay. Hello, Kaki. How you doing? Was my sister involved with the victim in any way? Little known fact, but that's exactly how I shave. Oh, wow. Does it take a lot of skill? 3! Thank you for the streak! Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prospector Sky. Oh, wait. Okay, I thought it was like a land. No, I think it is. It's good of the land thing. Manifest destiny, etc., etc. And Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. Nothing in common? They apparently worked together on a case a few years back. So there's no motive. Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why he didn't do much work with the chief prospector. But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here, to this parking lot. So it seems. Like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon. I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective? You calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas. Huh? I was one of them fancy shoe detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth. Second 2 years ago mention. Oh, really? Now he tells me. But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene? Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina? So why are you in charge? No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime. That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least. He's nothing but a sad old cowdog that can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh? Mind your tone. Edgeworth. That cowdog's been kicked out of his cattle run by order of the chief of police. Just he don't realize it yet. Detective Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation? Someone say Edgeworth? Hello? Awake? This looks like a cell phone. Scientific analysis would suggest this belonged to the victim. I can't think of anyone else it could belong to. I'm legally obligated. It's lovely to have you here. I always love your username. What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out? Nah. What would be the point? Right, let's check it out. Whoa. Let's get our fingerprints all over this bad boy. This phone's still on the redial screen. Redial? Mr. Wright. Most phones keep a record of all the calls you've made and received. You just press the blue button to display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it. Do you not have any friends? Do you know cool people? Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about things like redial. I'm sorry. I can't believe Hannah is playing 3 weird Japanese games with fantastic voice acting in a row. Hello? Huh? Wow. So fun fact, this case came out after the original trilogy and it had already come out on the Game Boy Advance. It was a special bonus episode for the day. Yeah, it's so cool because I played Great Ace Attorney. So seeing this was like, I was like, okay, I'm used to this. And then people were saying about how this was a new feature and I was like, oh, that's so cool. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just, you never know with people from your generation. Isn't he like crazy young? Emma, please. Whatever, let's check this phone out. He's like 24. That's so young. Now to see who the owner of this phone called last. Note to self, a defense attorney doesn't think fast, he just pushes the button. Hey, that song! I know that! Hi, what's going on over there? Sorry! I see you, partner. You pressed redial on that there phone, didn't you?
Oh, well, yeah. Whose phone is this anyway? It was on the ground over there.
Whose isn't? That belongs to Chief Prospector Sky.
What? It's my sister's?
She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds according to this.
Who did she call?
No idea. Sorry, partner. Now I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now. One of those new-fangled ring tunes.
Oh?
Oh! I'm sorry, that was my phone.
Honey,
What? Your phone?
yeah.
It's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. Wrong number. I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner.
Uh-oh. I've incited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman.
Okay. There's no need to push this again. Okay.
What's wrong? You look like I do during finals.
Never mind. It's nothing. Okay.
Man, what a boring strap.
What's wrong with it? Everyone has different tastes, you know.
Here, check out mine. It's a pink princess strap. These are hard to come by, you know.
I see the series is as popular as ever with the kids. You just can't comment on another woman's strap. I'm sure Lana has many, and she can use whatever strap she feels is appropriate for the moment. Bruce Whitman, 36 male, date and time of death February 21st between 4 and 5:30. Cause of death, loss of blood from chest wound. Assessment wound was caused by a 4.5-inch knife and single stab wound was found.
This must be the victim's blood, right?
Either that or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. What's Edgeworth doing with a knife like this anyway?
Hey, maybe he spends his weekends roughing it in the wild.
Edgeworth. In the wild. I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely.
Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoorsman.
Where did you get that from? Now there's a scary thought. We were just talking about his sofa bedhead. And you really think he was an outdoorsman? I don't know. I don't know about that. B block is through there. That's where visitors park.
I can see the lunch line car over there, far in the distance.
Hey, you're right. I like the cute design on the door. I can see a cartoon cow munching down on a juicy looking steak.
Doesn't that strike you as a little creepy?
Just don't think too deeply about it and you'll be fine.
Just don't think.
A block.
This area is reserved for prosecutors.
Defense attorneys are relegated to B block.
I dream of the day when I'll be able to park my car here. I'll go over to B block to buy my hamburgers from you, Mr. Wright.
I'm not planning on giving up my job that soon. The shade. What the hell?
This rope. Is it?
Yep. They laid it in the outline of the victim's body. The closest Edgeworth has gotten to being an outdoorsman is when he was in a boat in episode 4, and I don't think he had a good time during that.
So wait, the victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him.
You have got to be the only person I know that would come to that conclusion. This appears to be the car where the body was found. It looks like the lock on the trunk is busted. The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car.
Quite a luxury car. It just screams, I have money to burn.
Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks. See, that's what surprises me. I didn't think Edgeworth would be a money to burn kind of car guy. What's this? Looks like a note of some sort.
Look, something's written on it.
You're right, let's see. 6, 7, S, 12, 2. Okay.
There's a name printed on the paper above that. Goodman.
Not 6, 7. Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed.
Well, so? What does it mean, Mr. Wright?
How am I supposed to know?
Note to self, for deductive reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not Wright.
I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either. Well, let's go ask him.
This wall is in our way.
It's got a faucet for water.
Wait, I know. This wall is merely a facade, hiding the truth. This is no wall, but a water tank.
I fail to see how it makes any difference either way. Yeah, when we're on day 2 of the trial, you'll be regretting those words, Mr. Wright. I think that's everything. Sure. What do you think of this? All right, compadre. Oh, yeah, gonna shoot me again. Okay. Thank you. This was fun. Oh, let's ask more questions, actually.
So there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister.
That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. And the prospector tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Many condolences.
Officer Marshall!
Yeah, Bambina?
How can you say that? You and my sister, you were...
What? Is there something going? What? Is there something between this cop and her sister that I don't know about? I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's that dry wind that's blowing through the prospector's office. Dry wind or ill weather? Someone's up to something here, but who? What? Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth has been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forged evidence and arranging testimonies. He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you.
But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them.
If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you find one person. Goodman? Oh wait, maybe not. But they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say. One person? Who? I hate to say this, but... Whoa. It's your sister, Bambina. Chief Prospector Lina Sky.
What? My sister?
Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets, some people load them with deals.
What?
You're saying Edgeworth was making deals to win trials? Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everyone knows it.
Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth? So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright?
I guess we've got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone.
So, you think we'll be okay?
Well, the only thing still bothering me is that Lana is confessing to the crime. She says she did it.
No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal.
Oh, by the way, Emma...
Yeah?
I know that song your phone plays when it rings.
What?
Oh. It's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? That popular TV show for kids? The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. At 5:18, just after the murder took place. Your sister called you, didn't she, Emma?
I'm sorry.
Can you tell me what you talked about?
She hung up right away.
I see.
A detective is murdered, and the suspect is the top prosecutor in the district.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here. No, really? Really? But I feel like we always know everything that goes on. Oh my god, the music. I miss that noise. I think he's fully informed on every detail. Whoa! Oh my god, memories. Unnecessary feelings. How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright? You're gonna finish this case in 5 minutes. Yeah, I feel that. Yep. Frankly, there are still a lot of grey areas. Or rather, the whole thing is one big grey area. But don't worry about me, no matter what the outcome. I'm ready to accept my fate.
I believe in you, sis.
Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice.
Yeah?
Yes? Defense attorney should never believe their client.
Ooh, wow. Have you ever played the Great Ace Attorney? And their ruminations on belief?
Defense attorney should never believe their client. The defendant is called to trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that. Miss Sky, you remind me a lot of Mia. But there is one decisive difference between you and her. And that is, you're not a defense attorney. I believe it's almost time for the trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright. My first trial without a Fae helping me. No one's gonna bail me out this time. Ahoo! I'll be alone in there. So I have to discover the truth all by myself.
Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way.
Oh, wow. It's good to see him. My goodness gracious.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Skye.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh wow, his face.
Wow. Meh, meh, meh.
The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Edgeworth. Yeah, I still remember you like this. You freak. It's been 2 months, but I haven't been in a courtroom since his trial. He's been waiting for you to stream too. I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of...
You're the one! You're the one who needs to be told this! You're the unnecessary feeling! That's you! That's you!
I don't know why you're saying it like I'm the problem. You're the one who keeps mentioning them. My goodness gracious. I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
Chief Prosecutor Lana Skye has committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lot.
Wow, he's much more forceful in person. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything.
However, his huge hands, wow. She will now pay for her rashness with her life.
Oh,
there was a witness to her crime. A professional witness.
Well then, call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution calls its first witness, Miss Angel Starr, to the stand.
the cough-up queen!
Oh, haven't I seen you somewhere? Oh.
You ordered the caviar lunch, right?
Oh, caviar! I've never eaten caviar before.
The judge is really wolfing it down.
And for you, I have a fiesta bowl.
Thanks. Will the witness state her name and profession?
And you, sir? Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox?
It is too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please.
Well, Your Honor, how does it taste?
So this is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty it hurts. I always thought caviar would taste like pickled tapioca.
What the heck does pickled tapioca taste like? I'm sick of this already. Name, profession, now.
Me? The name is Angel Starr. Don't go forgetting it. I find myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth?
Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us.
The prosecution will wait. I'm not finished eating.
Hurry it up.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime.
Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional.
Oh, what exactly does that mean? Until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Starr was a special investigator with the police.
What the heck happened 2 years ago? She got fired? Cowboy got demoted? Something else that I've forgotten?
She was a first-rate homicide detective.
Ooh, what? Miss Starr was a detective?
Oh, I know who you are. Cough up.
Cough up, Queen. Angel Starr, Your Honor. Long time no see.
6 years ago. 2 years ago. Very well. You may continue with the description, Miss Starr. Just who is this lady?
If I might have the court's attention over here. The parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. A block is for the prosecutor's office personnel. B block is for visitors and clients. A chain divider separates the 2 blocks.
I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up prosecutors' spaces, yes?
The crime took place by a car in the back of A block, in the car's trunk. The killer stabbed the victim with this knife and went to drive the body out. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness, and an arrest was made on the spot.
And who was this valiant witness?
Why, it was me, Your Honor.
Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime?
Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor.
Okay, but it wasn't immediate. She made a phone call 3 minutes after the crime. So, lies. That's not immediate. That's 3 minutes late.
It all seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Wright. I can't agree on principle, Your Honor.
It seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining?
If you can, then give them your words, Miss Starr. Wait, are they talking about me?
Yes, honey bunny. It's always about you.
Oh, here we go. Oh.
Somehow, I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend when I sensed something. Perhaps it was my finely honed detective's intuition at work. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodwin's chest.
Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend. How touching. As you can see, there is no room for doubt. The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodwin.
So, how does it feel to be so utterly crushed?
I'm still thinking about that.
It's merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright.
Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
Do I even remember how? How did you know?
I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime. Yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted method will always lead to tragedy.
Yes. Thank you. The lunch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted.
Given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim. Killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that. Miss Starr, do you have something personal against prosecutors? I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I would still be one.
Laid off? She was fired.
To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That said, I am a pro, as you know. My testimony is unbiased and flawless.
Very well. You may continue, Miss Starr. This boyfriend, he's the detective?
Not that boyfriend, the security guard.
That boyfriend? You have several?
Yes, this boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend. Care to join? The yet another boyfriend position is still open for applications.
I'll stick with the lunches, thank you.
Note to self, the judge has to think before replying. The security guard room is in the lot in A block. It's up on the second level, so you can see everything from there. Well, you can't see everything. There's a wall in the way.
That would be the room with the security sign. Incidentally, did you bring your lunch boxes by car?
Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block.
So, she was in B block when she went as the crime. Okay.
When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective's intuition.
You sensed something? So you're saying you had a premonition of the murder?
It felt like... how would you say? Yes. It was like the feeling you get when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds.
I have no idea what that means. Speaking of a detective's intuition. No, go back to that. What did that mean? Wasn't the victim, Mr. Bruce Goodman, also a detective?
Yes, well, he was like a young cheese.
A young cheese?
A pale white cheese, not yet tangy with experience on the streets. A greenhorn.
That eye must be hard, yellowed, and sharp as a tack.
Yeah, with the odor of an old cheese to map.
Emma! She said you stink. You smell. I can sense it from here. Crazy.
In any case, there, in the lot, I felt something stirring in the back of my mind.
By garish car, you mean...
Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth's. Wasn't it?
Indeed it was. What an odd case this is. And the person you saw, you are sure it was the defendant?
I saw her from no further than 30 feet away. I am certain it was her.
If she's telling the truth, we're doomed.
Let's just do what we can. Even if we don't have any proof, we can always nitpick.
Witness, in your testimony, you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Ergo, you are a biased witness.
You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, Rookie.
Oh, Rookie.
Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me.
Damn.
I'll fry you like a fritter. Crispy on the outside and chewy on the inside.
That was inspiring.
I believe I've heard that tackling elsewhere. Could you cry plagiarism? I may be relegated to the lowly post of lunch lady, but my instincts are honed.
Oh, you took a picture. Epic. Okay, cool. Cool. A photograph? You took this?
Well, it's black and white. So that could be coffee. It could be anything other than blood. We don't know the color.
The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over and snap. I took a picture. In fact, one of my lunchboxes is rigged with a camera.
Why? I suppose that's more exciting than just hanging it around your neck. Our first instinct was to take a photo. Happy Pride.
Witness. 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 Witness.
Witness what? Why am I only seeing this photograph just now?
You think I'd show it to you, a prosecutor? Think again. My boyfriend works in the photography division of criminal affairs.
Oh, this is most certainly the defendant.
Uh-oh. That is unmistakably Lana Sky. So what was the defendant doing at the time?
The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand.
Are you sure? That's not what I wanted. I mean, where's the knife? Huh? Tell me more about this knife that the suspect was carrying.
Well, I'd say the blade was about 4 inches long. Is that right, Mr. Edgeworth?
It is your knife, after all. We can make some great jokes here, but... yes, that's about right.
Prosecutors are, by nature, well versed in the location of a man's vital organs. I'm sure it was easier than boiling an egg for my egg salad surprise set.
Okay, boiling eggs is pretty hard. You can't testify as to her ability to kill an egg. I mean, a person.
Huh? Perhaps a chicken salad set would have been a better metaphor.
So the defendant was holding a knife. What then?
Then she thrust the pointy tip.
Tell the court why you didn't try to stop this crime. You did see her raise the knife to strike, no?
The defense has a point.
Unfortunately, by the time I realized what was going on, it was already too late.
Too late?
Yes, the next moment, the chief prosecutor brought down the murder weapon.
I see.
It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. We can make it.
You said that before. Anything else?
Scientifically speaking, Miss Starr's testimony is flawless.
That's not true. What do we do?
Is this it? Is my sister guilty?
Let's just keep our heads cool and press the witness a bit, shall we? For some reason, having her panicking next to me makes me calmer.
Don't smile like that!
Just Phoenix creepily smiling as her sister is on trial for murder? Okay, I think we present this. Because where's the knife? Question mark? Where is it?
Objection!
And you witnessed this. You saw Miss Sky stab the victim with a knife.
As I've already said, yes.
Ooh.
I swear it on my finest salmon swirl lunch.
I'm sure that is a fine lunch. But isn't that odd? Look at this photograph. This is the photograph you took of the very moment of the crime, is it not? Then why is Miss Sky not holding a knife? Man, I kind of want salmon. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Objection. That had to be the weakest objection ever, Edgeworth. Yet it was still stronger than your ever feeble mind, Mr. Wright. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? This photograph was not taken the moment before the stabbing. This was taken the moment after the stabbing. Oh, it's gonna make me hungry, Sota.
Objection!
And how can you tell that?
Blood splatter.
Huh?
See the dark crimson stain.
Well, they're not dark crimson, are they? Are they? Are they?
On the chief prosecutor's coat.
But it's a black and white photograph. Yes, it's hard to tell, but this could be blood. Well, Mr. Wright, I see no problem here. Bro. No problem, except you.
Mr. Wright, are you gonna just sit there and take that kind of abuse?
Ugh, you got a better idea. Objection, no problem. What does that mean? What does no problem mean? Like there's not a problem? Objection. Wait, that contradicts what the witness said in her testimony. Namely, yeah, we're back. Namely, that she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime.
Well, it seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies.
That's it?
If you run out of lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved. If you don't like it, try ordering the jumbo-sized lunch from the get-go. Good advice. I'm not sure I understand it, but good advice. I didn't have time to stop her. Prosecutor Sky was cold, calculating, like a robot. She killed without pain or remorse. It was a premeditated murder.
Objection!
Premeditated? How do you know? Look at the chief prosecutor's hands in that photograph. Whoa! Are those gloves? So what did she do to her hand? Well, I guess you can cut through the gloves. Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those on? If it was not oh, hello. Goodness gracious. If it was not premeditated, she would not be wearing those gloves. These gloves do seem to tell a tale of premeditation.
Premeditated murder. A serious offense.
Witness, add this to your testimony.
The murder was planned. The rubber gloves prove it.
What if she was just in the habit of wearing gloves? Like driving gloves?
Objection!
The gloves were admitted as evidence when the defendant was arrested. Oh. They were rubber gloves of the kind used for autopsies.
In other words, when the chief prosecutor came to the crime scene, she came to do murder. It's the only possible conclusion one can make. Everything was planned. It was a premeditated crime.
Arg. Impressive. I'm sorry they took you off the force, Miss Star. This is bad. She's got them thinking this was all planned. If she can prove this claim, the trial's already over. I've got to think of a way to show that this wasn't premeditated.
It's only fun.
Yeah. In Ace Attorney, if you declare all your evidence before a trial begins, they shoot you. If you come to the right conclusion with different reasoning, they saute you in onions. True. If you figured it out, but there's like a 5-step process to get there, you might as well already be dead. What's the point in living? Well, I wish I could examine the gloves, man. I feel like they're pretty key. I feel like this is gonna be upside down or something. I don't trust this. Because when they read it out before, I didn't read it the same way. Like, I think I was like 615 or 675, and I think they said 67S. But you could also read it 221 SL9? I don't know what that means, but not the 6-7s. Wait, but 221 is when it actually happened. That's important. I don't think it's what they need right now. But 220, that, I'm right. But I don't think I'm right right now. I'll be right. Eventually. Me too, Bookster. It's why my 7s also look like 1s, which is why I do a line through my 7. Which is why with that one, I'm like, that could be a 7, that could be a 1. It could also be an L. I don't know, man. Man, second thing I have to object and I'm already stuck. I do lines through my 7s just out of habit. That mine used to look really similar. Now I think they look more different. But I am too used to doing the line and I can't stop myself. Is there point in fighting about half an inch? I mean, maybe. Because she was saying Edgeworth, it's only 4 inches. And I feel like Phoenix would be like, actually, it's 4.5. Okay, she isn't even talking about how big the knife is.
case is a hard one to be jumping back into after a while. True. It's a trial by fire. I had trouble straight after the festival. I think I remember people saying during Great Ace Attorney that this is a hard one. Or like, it's quite a long one and it's quite tricky or something like that. Maybe we could say... it's that thing where I'm like, I have all the reasons for why I would choose this evidence, but I don't know how to translate that into the game. Where I'm like, well, if the murder was planned, wouldn't she have picked up the ID card? Wouldn't there have been like more planning in it? But I guess, if she was arrested immediately, she wouldn't have been able to hide everything. See, I think this is key evidence, because 221, but also, I feel like that actually backs up the idea that it's planned. So I don't think I want that. Might have spawned there, but let's prove it. One thing I personally like about Great Ace Attorney more is that I find it easier with giving out the right evidence in general, but I also took long breaks in between playing the trilogy. No, I found it easier too. Like, from my memory of Ace Attorney compared to Great Ace Attorney, I found the, like, fluidity of the Great Ace Attorney a lot easier. Like, I felt like I was on the same page a lot more often. Whereas Ace Attorney, I found myself far more like, okay, you figured it out, but I am nowhere close to figuring it out. So true, so true. And like, that's so cool to me, is that you can see the history of the game just from Ace Attorney and Great Ace Attorney, let alone all the ones in the middle. You can really see like the growth and ideas. Like, even seeing the moving around the objects in this is so cool, because I'm like, wow, the history here. Maybe, I feel like this is what we've got to focus on. I mean, even the fact that he didn't die from the stab wound feels like it wasn't... No, maybe that is it! Because she was saying prosecutors know where all the vital organs in the body are? So, wouldn't he have instantly died? Why did she just let it be a slow death from a chest wound? No! Your Honor. Your Honor, please! Trust me! Your Honor, please! I'm right! Please!
Hold it.
Take me through it again.
Objection.
Why are we not putting the gloves in evidence? For me. Crazy. I think this is just saying it's edgeless. True. Very true, Ace. Okay. Would you like confirmation of one's statement? Sure. Yeah. You can confirm or deny my thoughts. It is this one. Okay, that's good. At least I'm somewhat in the right headspace. Thank you for the follow. Okay. Maybe this? Because, like, if the murder was planned, why would you risk someone else showing up? Especially if you're stashing it in his car. Like, if your plan is to stash the body.
Objection.
Thank you for enjoying the VODs! Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. The Hitman streams was so fun. Will you continue? Probably at some point. I did a whole bunch back to back and then I was like, I feel like I should take a break so I don't become immune to the shenanigans. But I'll definitely be back at some point, I think. Oh, it's not this. We tried this. I think Hitman is great when you need like a break between. Yeah, it's the perfect vibes for that. Because then you can just do a few missions, have some fun, and then check out again. It's perfect like that. A name and ID number written here. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, blah blah blah. What do I think in these numbers? Letters. ID Yabadab. So true. See? Wouldn't that be better? Yabadab. Well, it does have a sad ringtone. Exactly my point. Is there a text log? Earlier I scrolled up looking for the text log and it didn't come up, but maybe it's a different button. Oh, not in this one. Rip. Rip.
Using Edgeworth's knife because...
Why would you use Edgeworth's knife? If the murder was planned and it was in his trunk.
Objection!
Witness. 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 Do you know what this is?
they're trying to test me. I sell boxed lunches for a living, you know. That's a knife.
The knife. The knife that was in Mr. Edgeworth's trunk. Indeed. It is my knife. What's with this case?
A bloody murder weapon, a red car, all belonging to the prosecutor there? Mama, it's me from Victorian England.
What? 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 He's here! He's actually here! The child who watched every single of Van Zeke's cases, he's here. That's crazy. And he's still a child. Hi, Devils. How you doing? I hope you're well. He's immortal. That's amazing. Wow. The defense has a request. We ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony.
What's that, rookie?
In your testimony, you stated that Lana Skye planned this murder. And that's why she was wearing those special gloves. Seems like a natural conclusion to me. The gloves do indicate planning. However, why would she not also prepare the most important thing? The murder weapon. This knife just happened to be in the trunk of that car. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon. Thank you for the positive chat. Order. Great. Now the tide is turning in our favor. Phoenix, don't speak like that, because inevitably, in about 5 seconds, it won't be the case anymore.
Great show, Mr. Wright. My sister's as good as free. No.
Right. I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie. Ugh. What? I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide has turned. Not over such a trifling detail. But this shoots a hole in the whole premeditated theory. The prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not. The only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there. The defendant, Lana Skye, murdered a detective with a knife. That is the only thing the prosecution need prove. Nothing else.
Very good, Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now. But you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned. If it wasn't, why would she have been wearing?
I believe I'd like to hear your testimony again. Witness, please tell us only what you saw. Not what you thought.
How dare you! My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated.
Really now.
Lana Skye intended to murder Detective Goodman. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again.
Well, you've already slipped up. You've already slipped up. The victim was summoned from the police department to the prosecutor's office. It does sound a lot like premeditation, doesn't it?
So if I ordered a pizza, does that mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy?
That's a great question, Emma. I'll get back to you. In any case, the defense may now cross-examine the witness. I don't even need to move past your yapping. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Objection!
Thank you. You say she stabs him again and again, but you couldn't have witnessed that. Are you testing me?
Then I'll test you.
With my moss surprise. Okay. I'm afraid the moss is going under our feet as we wait, Miss Starr. What do you mean? I shouldn't have to explain this, but take a look. The autopsy report states that death was due to a loss of blood from one stab wound. Mushy peas! Aha! You're right. Good show, Mr. Edgeworth. Who the hell am I to you? No one, clearly. What a hunk! He's my hero, really? Okay. What about my objection? No one noticed? Edgeworth did. Well, witness. What an interestingly decorated bento.
You got the crime scene set, right?
Oh, thanks.
I always believed that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood. But now I realize that such mistakes are possible.
So, you're saying you mistook something for blood?
When she lifted her knife, I thought I saw blood at her breast. Splattered blood from her victim. That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice.
Then tell us what you saw that you thought was blood. Testify! Can you explain why you were looking at her breast? I'm just curious.
Her red muffler looked like blood to me. That's how ghastly the whole scene was.
Muffler? Was she wearing a muffler? What? Do I know what a muffler is? Explain. What's a poster of a big boob supermodel doing in the girls' locker room? Her red muffler.
Yes, like a scarf. The chief prosecutor always wears one around her neck.
So she can be easily... What?
Hanged at a moment's notice, I suppose.
She's right.
Is she?
Miss Skye was wearing a red scarf, wasn't she? I know, what a perfect Pride Month game. Yowie and Yuri. But wait, isn't it odd that you mistook that for splattered blood? Also, it's not on her breast, it's on her neck. That's not the same.
Well, people often mistake my beard for a bib. Okay. A judge with a bib. That's why this place feels so much like kindergarten sometimes.
Actually, I do think I saw some traces of blood on her chest.
However, the autopsy report is clear on this matter. There was only one knife wound.
Oh, yes, I just wanted to say breast again. My bad.
Apparently, Miss Starr isn't entirely sure of her own testimony.
Mr. Wright, this is our chance!
Chance for what? Miss Starr has turned out to be as short-tempered as she looked when we met her. Challenging her abilities as a detective really set her off.
The short wick burns out the fastest. It's a scientific fact.
I wonder, wouldn't it depend on the size of the candle? I mean, add more wax and even a really short wick will burn longer.
Obviously, more scientific testing is required.
But she ain't wearing it. What are we doing? Angel. Huh? I feel like I'm being tricked. Maybe it's not as easy as I think, but
Objection!
Okay, thank God. Miss Starr, I demand an explanation.
Really?
Why are you already? Why? Let me finish. The witness is clearly not suited for detective work.
What?
The suspect was not wearing a scarf or muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim. And you've proved it yourself with this photograph.
Stop stealing my... Objection. But there can't be.
Only a professional lunch lady would be so utterly clueless.
Huh?
Bro, I was a lunch lady for like several months and I am feeling very offended. Congratulations. Perhaps you've finally found your true calling in life. Harsh words, but good. And you were clueless for a while, so...
Heck! In the end, Mr. Edgeworth prevails!
They let you work with stoves? No, I didn't cook it. I was just the lunch lady side where like I taught. It was at a school, so I gave food to the kids, and then when they were done with the food, I would have to like review the food and be like, yes, you ate a good amount of food, or no, you didn't eat a good amount of food, or whatever it may be. What was my objection? Chopped liver?
But it was there. A scarf. No, not that, but something red, really.
Well now, where were we? The witness has given us an entertaining interlude, but back to business.
What?
Very well, witness. Continue your testimony. You saw the crime and apprehended the suspect. You were a lunch lady and a judge? I did it all. I did. I gave them the food. I did indeed. Let her tell us about that even.
Very well. I do remember some things accurately, at least.
Ultimately, we couldn't shake the most important part of her testimony.
The most important part?
The part where your sister stabs the victim. This next testimony might just be the moment of truth. Why are we even taking this anymore? Why bother questioning?
After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. Yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. The chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile.
You are quite determined about this scarf, aren't you?
I strike like a snake and bite like a cobra. That's me, Angel Star.
That wasn't a very good metaphor. First of all, a cobra is a kind of snake.
Don't bother me with details unless you want to get bitten.
No thanks.
Note to self, Mr. Wright is weak against poisonous snake bites. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum.
But you just said you were on the other side of the wall. An oil drum. Hard to imagine.
Oh, she's beautiful, but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Raw.
Kiss.
Very well, Mr. Wright.
Your cross-examination, if you will. Happy prank bell. So where is this partition on the floor plans? I'm sure she means this wall next to the car. That's right. There was a wall there, about 6 feet high.
She was obviously trying to hide herself. Quite a natural thing for a criminal to do.
And what did you do then?
I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her.
How did you get? You say quickly. Were you close to the suspect?
As I just said, I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time.
Maybe I should press her for more details. Press up. I'd like to see this on the floor plans, just to be safe. The lunch line car was... She was a visitor, thus she was parked in B block. So you witnessed the murder from here. That would make it about 30 feet from the car, yes. Is that correct, Miss Starr?
Yes, that's right.
But there was a chain link fence in front of you.
I went over it, of course.
Amazing! The cough-up queen lunch lady athlete indeed.
It would have taken her a little time to climb over the fence. So she couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast.
Yeah, that fence was about 9 feet high too. So how did Miss Sky not get away? She mentioned the muffler. What exactly did she say?
If I remember it exactly, I would have told you in my testimony.
Cheeky. What?
Anyway, all I heard her say was the word muffler.
Just that one word? So, what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but to someone else?
Yes, the chief prosecutor was talking on her phone.
Oh, her phone. She can't mean. By phone, do you mean this cell phone discovered at this crime scene?
Yes, ultimately.
Ultimately?
My memory. It's like a salmon heading upstream, you see.
No, the court does not see, Miss Starr.
The chief prosecutor first attempted to use the phone hanging on the wall.
On the wall? That's right.
Apparently it was out of order.
And so she used her cell phone. Indeed, the emergency phone was out of order that day. Not good in a case of an emergency. Good witnessing, witness. Good witnessing. Whatever happened to good testifying? You should, of course, add this to your testimony.
The things I do to please this rookie defense attorney. Thanks. Yippee. I saw it all, how she tried the phone on the wall.
I was going to ask the same thing.
I'll only say this one time, so listen close, rookies. The chief prosecutor stabbed the victim and ran behind the partition. Then she picked up the emergency phone on the wall, but it was out of order. So she pulled her own cell phone out of her pocket. And during that time, you climbed over the chain link fence. Damn, girls, please. Then, when I boldly grabbed her arm, the chief prosecutor hung up her phone.
And you saw her doing this?
What is it, Mr. Wright?
She made to escape. Can you be more specific?
She brushed aside my hand and ran. It was a terrible sight to see, like a dollop of lard on a pâté of foie gras.
Huh?
She kicked over an oil drum at me.
An oil drum? There was an oil drum lying on its side at the scene of the crime. But it's strange. What's that? If she wanted to escape, why didn't she run the other way?
The other...
Ah, the parking lot entrance.
See, that's what I was saying. That's right! It doesn't make any sense that she would run from behind the partition to the oil drums. Excellent. More mysteries.
I wish we could solve a few before finding more, though. So Miss Sky tried to run.
I'm sorry my sister is so suspicious, Mr. Wright.
Not as sorry as I am.
But she didn't do it. You have to believe me.
After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. Yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. I saw it all, how she tried the phone on the wall but had to use her cell instead. Chief prosecutor made to escape, but Angel Star resistance field. Oh, I don't know. Lauren and Angel walked so killing Eve could run. Oh my god, epic. Epic. I know, it's cool to see him, Edgeworth be, like, doing his own objections without us starting it. Or, like, being like, huh, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, Van Zieks is very that a lot of the time. Where he, like, wants justice, but he also wants to be, like, correct, but also he's so impressed when Ryunosuke does it, but also, like, he's cool. Is it Angel pissing him off? But the phone was on the right side of the wall. But I guess if they moved back over to the right side and did the oil drum and stuff, that would be fine. I also don't think they care where the evidence was. I don't know. I do think, well, from the outside, I guess, somewhat looking in, Edgeworth seems to be the most popular to me. Which makes sense. I feel like he's very much an icon of that type of character. As he deserves. He's the OG. And he does it well. Oh, I didn't mean to close. Whoops. I will. The most I know about Phoenix and Edgeworth are the bloopers from the anime, and that's enough to go feral over for me. I remember watching this ages ago. I should rewatch. They're fun. I really thought Edgeworth would be my favorite character in the trilogy. And he's not. Hashtag he. Damn. So does this mean she was using the phone when you said this? Say this again. Oh wait, I probably do know who it is. I think I got you a pin of him. I do know. If it's that guy. Can I say? Yeah, you can say. I think his name's Godot or something. But how did you see it all? Maybe it's this. Maybe it's how did you see this? Because if you're coming from B block, how would you see her on the phone in A block? I have full faith in my answer, and that's definitely not why I'm saving.
Objection!
Yay. Miss Starr, I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana Skye.
Objection!
The witness is a former detective. Her testimony, is unmarred by personal bias. Okay, let's not do that. Well, who would have thought you would be my knight in shining armor, prosecutor? You who, together with the chief prosecutor, kicked me out 2 years ago. Well, Miss Starr, this is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this? I don't know what you're talking about.
Mess with me, and I'll make you cough it all up.
Let's look at the floor plans. You said you witnessed the crime from this point. However, if that's true, you couldn't possibly have seen Miss Sky making that phone call. I believe you see what I'm getting at. Oh, that emergency phone was on the back side of this partition. If indeed you were in B block, you couldn't have seen it. Order! What is the meaning of this? It's simple, Your Honor. She's not coughing up lunch. She's coughing up lies. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Okay. That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me a question. I will not. Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told the court that she saw it. The witness lied about what she saw, where she saw it, the order of events, what she saw. No? I mean, she heard stuff, but she didn't see it. Because where she saw it would be different, but we know objectively where that telephone is. She lied about what she saw. In other words, she didn't see Miss Sky using that emergency phone. It does seem hard to imagine how she could have. Very logical. What? Why are you silent? It's never good. Cat got your lunchbox?
Mr. Wright, I hate to bother you while you're celebrating a victory, but why would Miss Star lie like that?
Because she hates prosecutors!
Huh? Why would she say that? My sister had tried to use the phone but failed. It doesn't make any sense. Why lie about something so insignificant?
Oh.
I mean, maybe she really did try to use the emergency phone.
I see no room for doubt here.
You ordered the bouillon rice, right?
Mr. Wright, I thought you had something there. One more try. I see it in your eyes. You haven't learnt your lesson, have you? Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told the court. The order of events? Where she saw it? Well, no, we know that we know. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. I was just gonna like scroll over them. Okay, well, it's done. Miss Sky tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. Therefore, it would be pointless for Miss Star to lie about it. Pointless to lie, I see. But say the witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone. It would mean Miss Star witnessed the crime from a different location. A different location. Now that's a pointless lie if I ever heard one.
Objection!
Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it. No, okay, hold on. Let me ask a question to our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Just where was the witness when she saw the crime? All the testimony we've heard until now points in one direction. The place from where Miss Star witnessed this crime was here. I don't know, Well, I would say the security room, because she's got access there. She says she likes to hang out there. But then the photo would make no sense. I feel the same. Lolo, I'm not good at it. The health ball's giving me anxiety.
Me too.
Well, the thing that doesn't make sense is the photo, unless someone else took the photo and that's a thing, I don't know. Because from the security room, she'd be able to see most stuff going on, just not like here. I don't understand. Maybe she was here. Then she could see everything in every direction. I guess let's try security room? I don't know. This is the only place where she could have been. A security guard room. Indeed, the security room in the underground parking lot is well positioned. It's built on the second floor so you can see the entire lot. She would have been able to see the emergency phone from there. But why there? There are many other places where she could have seen the phone. Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness, not being part of the prosecutor's office, couldn't park in A block. The only place where she could have seen the crime and the back of the partition is here. I remember in your testimony you said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room, yes? Well, Miss Starr. How many years have I been getting the better of men? To think that the tables could be turned. Today a man has got the better of Angel Starr. Wow, an honor. Thank you so much. Order, order, witness. What have you done? You used to be a detective. Ooh, should know better.
I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished. And I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails.
The guilty? Is she talking about Miss Sky?
Mr. Wright, doesn't that strike you as odd? Why did Miss Starr lie? It doesn't make any sense.
Huh? She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. It wouldn't change anything. Exactly. This photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim. That truth still stands.
Objection!
It still stands? I disagree, Mr. Wedgeworth. What? If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. Are we allowed to do that? She wouldn't risk that without a good reason. I thought in Ace Attorney you're just allowed to lie about whatever you want, for as long as you want. Huh? So tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright. Huh? Me? Who else?
Mr. Wright, let's review what we know.
Miss Starr witnessed the crime from the security guard station. But she lied and said she saw it from B block. It must make a vital difference, but what? What would change? I don't know. It changes the distance between her and the scene of the crime.
Objection!
My condolences, Mr. Wright. It's the same distance as what she said. Whatever, Edgeworth. I don't even care, mate. And now it's like you never said that, so get wrecked. Angle. Why? The angle at which she saw the crime occur would change. The angle? What do you mean? Well, the security guard station is on the second floor, and, she would have sort of a more 3D view of the crime. And this is important. Why? Wow, I really did. I thought the lighting one was like a silly haha one, because I was like, how would that change anything? It's difference in lighting! Obviously! Obviously. Lighting, what does that mean? Well, it means... Wait, was I right the first time? I just shouldn't have reloaded? What's going on? The security guard station is on the second level. So she would have seen the crime in better lighting conditions? Oh my god, I was right first time! I should have believed. Oh my god. Oh my god. Edgeworth, I'll be seeing you at dinner together. Because of the fact we're in love. Never talk to me again. What she saw is not in question here. What matters is the time it would take her to reach the scene of the crime. Okay, because she's not like hiking over 9-foot wire now. Thank you so much, Animator, for 51 months.
Girl got criticized by Edgeworth once and folded immediately.
True. Thank you so much. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. It would take a stronger person than I to not do that. I am very weak. Miss Starr, you witnessed the crime from the security guard station. Now, how long did it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime, where you arrested Miss Skye? Well, witness? You. Yes? Squid wheels! The quality of my lunches has gone from low to inedible. I was bringing a PB&J lunch with fresh boysenberry jam to my boyfriend. Boysenberry for the boyfriend! He wasn't in the station, so I waited. I witnessed the crime from the glass-walled station. And before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running towards the scene. But the door was locked, and I couldn't open it. So did you run the whole way around and then take the picture? Okay. I guess. That's why I had to go through the visitors' parking in B block. That's quite a detour. In heels, she's just that good. It probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the scene of the crime. 5 minutes? This changes things considerably. But it was that woman over there in the defendant's chair who stabbed him. I know it. I have photographic evidence. Photographic? I swear it. I swear it on my finest plastic spork. Damn. You have a point. The spork is a wonderful invention. Would you like another caviar lunch? Absolutely. Uh-oh. Mr. Wright, you have to do something! Do I have any evidence to stop this? I don't know. 5 minutes between the witnessing of the murder and the arrest. Think about it. You could make pasta in that amount of time. If you like it al dente. Okay?
I've got lunch boxes that tie pasta into knots, rookie.
A 5-minute blank. Isn't that strange? Strange. If you were a criminal, what would you do with 5 minutes, Your Honor? Well, I guess I'd flee the scene. Hey! Don't get the wrong idea. I didn't kill anyone. But you have the instincts of a killer. You would run. But this time was different. Miss Sky dawdled at the scene of the crime. She even had her picture taken. No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable. When do we defend the judge? When is he going to be accused of a murder? And we're like, damn, but you're actually good enough. I think you could have killed this guy. Thank you for the bid, Chucky. Well then, it seems we've come to the end of this testimony. The witness has a grudge against the defendant and her blank in her testimony. Mr. Edgeworth is the next witness ready to go. Unfortunately. I appear to have overestimated this witness on account of her professional history.
We did it! We screwed that can shut, Mr. Wright.
That was too close. I'm afraid that the cough-up queen has been dethroned. And with that, court is adjourned.
Yeah, no. What's going on? Mr. Edgeworth, you ordered the squid wheels, right?
That's the one she tried to foist off on me. I prefer to not take the defense team's leftovers. Anything else to say?
I might be able to save you. I have decisive evidence.
What was that? Is this another one of her trick lunchboxes? My apologies, but we have no further questions to ask of you, Miss Starr.
Is this your jumbo lunchbox?
Oh! Woohoo! A triple decker! How many does she have? Out of deference to the witness's determination, I'll allow one more testimony. Let's hear about this decisive evidence.
Like the Lunchland motto says, you won't be disappointed.
What's she gonna pull out of her lunchbox this time? Something truly terrible.
I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. And now, to the matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up?
No, what?
2 types of blood were found on this shoe.
How do you know?
One, of course, was the victim's, and the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lana Sky. This shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence.
How do you have this? What? There was blood found on that shoe?
Try Lunchland for all your lunch and decisive evidence needs.
Love the tags, thank you. Thank you very much. Witness, what's the meaning of this? Why is this the first time I've heard of this evidence? And why have you just kept it in your pocket?
Simple. As I've already said, I don't trust you with the evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. That's why I took the liberty of investigating this myself.
And you had blood tests performed?
Didn't I mention? I have 3 boyfriends in forensics.
3? In any case, Your Honor, I can't accept this as evidence. What? You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. Rule 1, no evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. In other words, the shoe is illegal evidence, at least for the time being.
Is that right, Mr. Wright?
Seems so. I don't know.
Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth.
Don't forget, I used to be a detective.
As I mentioned previously, this shoe has already been tested by a member of the forensics department. As you can see, it was approved by the police department as of today. Even the general public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edgeworth.
Is that right, Mr. Wright? Seems so. I don't know. Edgeworth is looking pretty sullen. Sullen? He looks deranged. Look at his eyes. My god.
You could at least study some evidence law, really?
The prosecution complaint notwithstanding, it appears that this evidence satisfies the first rule of evidence law. However, it seems you have yet another count against your witness.
Anything to ensure that the guilty are properly judged.
Okay, well, I guess she said that it should be in, so it's in. Epic. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. Hell yeah. It's not even the same shoe. I can't get into it. I can't. It's been 6 hours. I think we will stop here. But my goodness, it's good to be back. I had fun. Good progress, good voices. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Wow.
It was a blast. Please feel free to join the Discord. We have a Ace Attorney section if you would like to yap about all things Ace Attorney and that. I will be back tomorrow for more of this case. It was very, very fun, and I hope you had a good time too. I think that's it. I don't have Discord. Well, hopefully we'll just see you here again. Yeah, I think that's all. I think that's it for me. I hope everyone had a good time, and I'll see you tomorrow for more Ace Attorney, or I'll see you in the Discord. Have a lovely rest of your days.